Today, I want to take a calm look at the Higgsfield project and explain why there's so much attention around Kling 3.0 right now. I'll be walking through real pages and publicly available materials, showing everything on screen, so it's easy to follow where these discussions and expectations are coming from. Let's start by opening Higgsfield.ai. This is the main Higgsfield platform, fully built around AI video. I'm scrolling through the homepage so you can see how the product is presented and structured. Right away, it's clear that this isn't just a simple video generator. It feels like a long-term platform designed for creators and teams working with video on a regular basis. The layout, the messaging, and the overall structure all point to a broader ecosystem rather than a single experimental tool. As you scroll down the page, video is clearly the core focus. Nearly every major section connects back to video generation and model development. Kling plays a central role in this setup, and you can sense that even without diving deep into the technical side, it feels like the foundation the rest of the platform is being built on. If you open any section related to video or Kling, you get the sense that Higsfield is showing users a direction rather than just promoting a single release. This looks like an ongoing development path where each new version builds on the previous one. That context is important because it explains why interest in Kling 3.0 feels so strong. Users already understand where it's coming from. Now let's move to the Higgsfield blog and open the article titled Expectations from Kling 3.0. I'm showing it on screen and scrolling through the page. This isn't an announcement or a feature list. Instead, it's a curated overview of what users themselves are discussing. As you read through it, certain themes come up again and again, and those patterns are what really matter here. One of the most common expectations is longer video clips. People want to generate videos that run longer without abrupt cutoffs or noticeable quality loss toward the end. For many users, clip length is one of the biggest practical limitations when working with AI video today, especially outside of short demos or tests. Another major topic is overall quality and stability. This goes beyond sharper details. Users are talking about consistent scenes, smoother motion, and characters or objects that don't noticeably change from frame to frame. These expectations are directly tied to real experience with earlier versions of Kling and highlight where people feel the biggest improvements could happen. The article also touches on the idea of a unified workflow, sometimes referred to as an omni approach. This reflects a desire for a more streamlined, cohesive way to work with video, where generation and refinement feel like part of a single process rather than disconnected steps. That kind of flow becomes especially important for creators who rely on AI video frequently. There's also recurring discussion around 4K output and general stability. For part of the audience, these points signal a move toward more professional use cases rather than purely experimental ones. The tone of the article stays measured, presenting these as expectations rather than promises, which comes across as deliberate and realistic. To add another layer, let's take a look at the official Higgsfield teaser on X, formerly Twitter. I'm opening the post and showing it on screen. There aren't technical details or specifications here, but the post itself matters. It's a visual signal that development is ongoing and that Kling 3.0 is actively on the company's radar. Another useful perspective comes from Reddit discussions. I'm opening a relevant thread and scrolling through the comments. Even at a glance, you can see the same topics repeating. People talk about longer clips, better stability, more predictable results, and improved scene consistency. These repeated points reflect a shared set of expectations shaped by hands-on experience rather than speculation. If we also visit the Higgsfield.ai/Kling-3.0 page, it becomes clear that the company is already setting the stage for the next phase. Even without detailed information, the structure of the page suggests preparation for a major update. In that context, Kling 2.6 starts to feel like a stepping stone, a version that demonstrated potential while leaving room for meaningful growth. Overall, a fairly clear picture emerges. Higsfield is steadily building an AI video platform, and Kling 3.0 is seen as the next significant step in that journey. The community is looking for longer and more stable videos, improved quality, and a more unified workflow that supports serious creative use. These expectations are shaped by open discussions and visible public signals that anyone can explore. If you're interested in how AI video is evolving and where platforms like Higgsfield might be heading next, Kling 3.0 is definitely something to keep an eye on. All the pages and sources shown on screen will be linked in the video description with UTM links, and they'll also be included in the pinned comment, so you can review everything directly and form your own perspective.